Grand Rising, wonderful souls. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and it's good to have you here. If you are returning OG subscribers, it's good to have you back, soul family. I'm hearing, like, it's not even hearing, it's feeling, and I feel it like a lump in my throat and in my chest. Like a final goodbye. Like someone is giving a final goodbye, and it's sad because it's an era that you'll never visit again, is what I'm hearing. And I was doing a little bit of meditation before this reading, and what came through was comparison is the thief of all joy, and water your garden one plant at the time. There's something about like comparing your garden to others and going, well, why don't I have that many flowers? Why don't I have that many flowers? Why are there more bees in your garden than there are in mine? How come I haven't been able to make honey in my hive? And I don't know if there is this energy of like saying goodbye but not wanting to leave. The purge has started, is what I've heard. The purge has started. And it's almost like I keep trying to blow this, but it's going out. And each match that I lit, usually I need one match. I use like the really long kitchen matches, and it's enough to set the whole thing on a light, blow it, and then it's ready. And I had to use quite a few because they kept lighting and then just going out, lighting and then going out. And I feel like somebody is trying to, it's like trying to hold on to something, an ember that can't come with. Let's see what wants to come out, okay? Let's see what would like to come out today. Let me have a look. I haven't used you in a very long time. Let's see. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Let's see. Yeah, there's like utter sadness. I feel utter sadness. Page of Swords to the Six of Wands. It's like someone not wanting to look at something, or not look at a failure, or what they see as a failure. And I had this, I have had these notes with me for so flipping long. I don't even know where I've put them now, because I got like a load of downloads a couple of days ago, and I didn't use them as part of my reading, and it's now that I want them that I don't have them. But what I remembered is having like this understanding that whatever it is that you are leaving behind is also to do with generational trauma or generational curses, and the cycle is complete, the cycle is ended. Anyone that is in the old era, the old timeline, is there because their cycle hasn't finished. Their cycle hasn't finished, and it doesn't matter what tools you give them. If they aren't ready to break a generational curse or trauma, they're not going to. And it's not your job to do it for them, okay? We've got the Seven of Wands coming out. We also have the Knight of Wands here. It seems like there's competition. The thing is, it came out in reverse, and I intuitively knew to turn it round. But this competition may not be with others. The Knight of Wands is in reverse as well. Blocking all those that want to come with, maybe. The Four of Wands is in reverse. And then you have the Five of Swords. There is sorrow here. And I don't know if this sorrow is coming from you or it's coming from those that are being left behind. There's some sort of messy energy here that is just being swept, like either under the carpet or swept. What I can see is like the light underneath the door, and someone is sweeping all of the dirt and old bugs and things like that under the door. Like, 'cause if the door can't be opened anymore, it doesn't mean that you have to take this dirt with you, and it's being swept under the door. Seven of Wands is the first one. I'm now going to put it upside down. It told me to put it back upside down. We have the Knight of Wands as well. This is the blocking, stopping. I don't know, stopping and searching. Stop and search? I don't know if someone's, and as I said that was 444. The Four of Wands is coming out as well. This Four of Wands in reverse is like the lack of stability of some sort. Let's see. Why did I hear stop and search? Surprise, I heard. You've got the Seven of Pentacles coming out. Seven of Pentacles in reverse looks at something that hasn't been thought through. Something that's rushed, an action that's done before thinking. Anything else, please, and thank you. Thank you. Temperance is coming out, looking at balance. And can I get one more, please? Thank you. We also have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and what's underneath the deck is the Six of Swords in reverse. Now, the messages that we had were comparison. Comparison is the thief of all joy, and water your garden one plant at a time, Rob. Because I feel like somebody here is trying to, they're competing. They're competing with someone else. That's why we had the Seven of Wands, and this is the reason why the Seven of Wands was guided to be turned upright and then put back in reverse. Because it is either, it's like this sense of having people compete with us. We have, you know, competition. This person's vying for your attention, or they're vying for your job, or they're vying for your man or your woman, or whatever that may be. And now that that door has been closed and that cycle has been finished, it's us competing with ourselves and then comparing ourselves to other people. I don't know if now that you have walked through a specific door, if it's looking at other people through that door and realizing, oh my goodness, those people have, you know, they've really advanced their skills. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here. You've got people who you're now attracting in who are on the same vibration as you, but they may have been on that vibration for a little bit longer than you have. So they walked through their doors maybe last year, maybe last week, maybe 6 months ago, and they've already accumulated certain good karma, or in the form of money or cars, in the form of wealth and friends, whatever that may be. But staring at them and going, oh my gosh, either I don't belong here, or I need to water my plants quicker. I need to do it quicker. They need to grow quicker so that I can catch up with everyone. All that's going to do is drown those plants. It's going to drown all those plants in your garden. There's a reason why when you step through that door, you are just supposed to kind of, it's almost like breathe out for a minute. Now we have the King of Wands coming out, King of Swords, excuse me, King of Swords coming out. This King of Swords here is representing the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody is really in their head about the order of things or how things are supposed to go. You have the Three of Wands in reverse to the Knight of Wands, and it may actually be that comparing yourself or comparing your achievements to other people in the same industry as you, or in the same, I don't know, some sort of vicinity as you, is hindering your growth, is hindering your ability to expand, to explore. Because if you are constantly looking at what other people are doing, then you aren't going to be present when ideas come to you or when opportunities come to you. Tell me about the Four of Wands in reverse, please. Thank you. We have the Sun, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And then we have Strength underneath. Just take a drink. The Sun in reverse is what you don't see. There may be something coming in that feels, I don't know if someone here feels like they're on shaky ground. And I've been getting this energy a lot. It's almost like you've gone through this door, you've gone through this portal, you've gone through this gateway, and you've left an old timeline behind. But the new timeline hasn't really been set out for you yet, or you can't see what's coming in. And it's that energy of, we feel safe when we know what's going to happen next. You know, children feel safe when they have boundaries, when there is consistency. And as adults, we're exactly the same. And not knowing what comes next can be unsettling. And that's where this Four of Wands comes in reverse, is we don't know what the foundations are, because we've just left the shaky foundations behind with people who were actually breaking those foundations. People, places, things, memories. They've been left in an old timeline. So now, what are we standing on? Who's helping us build it? How are we going to build it? Is it safe enough? This seems to be the energy that's coming through here. What's happening next and not knowing. The sun being in reverse, it doesn't have to mean a lack of growth, even though I feel like someone here feels like things aren't moving or things aren't gelling. Something's not gelling. And the Four of Cups being in reverse is kind of accepting this. I do feel that as, why am I hearing like a seedling? You've gone back to being a seedling. You may have been like a massive creeper or a massive sunflower, a massive plant in your last timeline. And that is why there were so many people, places and things that felt uncomfortable because you'd outgrown them. But you've gone back to being a seedling now. And being a seedling means that you need to take time for yourself. It doesn't mean that there isn't any growth. It just means that you're still underground. You're slowly working your way through, and there's a need to accept where you are, being present with yourself and not comparing yourself to the foliage that you see around you. All these other people, they've been rooted in their new timeline for a lot longer than you, and that's fine. That's okay. I'm going to put this one out. So this is going down next to the Four of Wands, and the Four of Cups is going down as a representation and clarity, clarification of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What is this about, like accepting things without reviewing them? This is like assumptions. Who's making assumptions? I keep hearing the word purge. Purge, purge, purge. Someone needing to purge something here. We have the Lovers coming out in reverse. Now this doesn't have to be someone from your past, and I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's just the past. There's the energy of coming to terms with something here. Temperance being there is like a lending its hand, giving you support as you look into your past or looking into your shadow. The thing is as well is that with the Lovers here, there's not even just two people, there's three. You can take this as so many different meanings, so many different messages, that there was a third person, there's a third party, or it literally could be you looking back at memories, old memories, things that happened in the past, reviewing. And because do you know what, that Seven of Pentacles being there and it being in reverse is almost like us making our mind up about something in the past and just going with it and going, well, that's what happened, and that's the reality of it, and there is nothing else. I feel like these people, you have yourself, you have your, let's say, your shadow, and then you have your light, your dark, and then you have you viewing this. And it being in reverse, there's something that may be a little bit skewed. And this may be why you are now comparing yourself. What is it that's skewed? The Devil. Look at the Devil coming out. How interesting. Because the Devil is being clarified, or the Ace of Wands is being clarified by the Devil. There is something here that has not been healed, or there is something here that needs to be purged and let go of. And in doing so, you will no longer be comparing yourself to those around you or to some sort of growth here. Because I don't know if you feel like other people are growing quicker than you, other people are learning something here quicker than you. I don't know if you're in a course, maybe you're doing a course, and look what comes out, the Three of Pentacles. So this is teamwork. You could be, and then you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands being in reverse is about caution. It's about not taking risks. It's almost like the energy of being that seedling and hiding underground when actually your stem's already coming out. That top leaf is coming out and you're trying to stay underneath. Why? Imposter syndrome. There's something here about imposter syndrome. We do have the Tower coming out and then the Nine of Pentacles. The Tower in reverse is not allowing something to adapt and change. So there is definitely a slowing of somebody's healing, or there is something that you're not looking at. And if you feel like other people are advancing more than you are, or advancing to certain stages, why do I get like this is, there's a group of you. like you all do the same job, or you're all in the same class, or you're all, I don't know, because someone here is comparing themselves to others doing something similar. This is not like, you know, I'm trying to think of an example. This is like going into a new workplace and you have the qualifications and everyone else does as well, but they have all been there for flipping years and you're new. Why are you comparing yourself to how quickly they are, you know, going up the ladder of their career when you've only just put your foot in the door? There's something very specific about the comparisons here. It could be that you're studying the same thing, I don't know. But there is also this, it's not unwillingness, but it's a caution. There's a real cautious energy coming from someone in the collective here to actually collaborate and bring in, what is it? It's like someone here is really shielding themselves, and there are these possibilities and opportunities to work as a team with maybe the people that are around you. There is a specific thing that's coming in and it's kind of like floating there, but it can't fully formulate, it can't come in until you look at something within yourself when it comes to a past wound. Finding peace with some sort of choice, and I keep hearing the word mistake. I'm going to be ringing this bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and 1. I heard open up to them or open up to her. I don't know who her is. I'm going to put the 3 of Pentacles down. No, I'm going to put these back and get another deck out, because what I don't like is using the same deck for the entire reading, because you end up just going down and down and down, and the reading becomes very biased because you're only using these cards. You want me to go here? Let's have a look and see what is going on with the 7 of Wands to the King of Swords. What needs to be purged? What is it? What's going on, please, Spirit? Thank you. Toil and labour is coming out. So there's something about the way that you are working. I knew this was to do with actual work. There's something about the way that you are working that seems to be bringing in struggle or strife when it shouldn't. Thoughts is coming out here. The way that you view your work or your workload is something that you're being asked to look at, because we've been talking about, you know, we're going to step through this portal, we're going to go on to this next timeline, this is your highest timeline. We're already on our highest timeline. We've stepped through that portal was within yourself. You've stepped through it, but there is something here that is holding you back, and it seems to be coming from the mental body. This is what is stopping expansion, or stopping this Knight of Wands from rushing forward. What is it within the thoughts? Okay, some sort of union. Okay, this is somebody's ex. Somebody here is either thinking about their ex, or there is some sort of connection to someone from your past that is in your mental body, or you're thinking about. I keep saying that, you're thinking about them. This person, you may see them as a thief, you may see them as a betrayer, you may see them as somebody that, I don't know, because I'm not looking at this person as being the friend. I'm seeing this person here, friend, relationship, work colleague, and I said friend at first. That person there seems to be trying to distract this person with their cleavage, with their smile, with what they're wearing, while this one over here is stealing a pocket watch. We also have marriage over here with number 3, which is Gemini. It doesn't have to be a marriage of actually marrying someone. It could be the marriage of minds. It could be the, you know, sharing ideas. There does seem to be this, I don't know, why are you accepting how somebody treated you, or accepting, I had accepting facts. Archangel Sandalphon may be important to someone right now, or maybe You may be seeing a lot of white roses or white flowers. If you start seeing this as well, white feathers, you could have Sandalphon around you. Archangel Sandalphon is connected to Mother Gaia and the crystalline grid of Mother Gaia. A very grounding energies. It's an energy that is very present when you hug trees as well. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups in reverse. Accepting what? Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can get you. Main male in reverse. I did say someone's ex. And this is going down over the lover. And if this is not your ex, this is someone from your past that seems to keep popping up in someone's psyche. Purge, purge, purge. Someone needs to purge. And I don't know if this is emotional purge or mental purge. The person that needs to purge is a main female. And you've got to remember that when I say main male, main female, he, she, they, I'm talking about energies. It's up to you whether or not you assign a gender. You don't have to. You can swap them around, do whatever it is that resonates with you. Just don't force the story to fit, okay? Don't claim it if it doesn't resonate. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only, and you are to use your discernment while watching my videos, and therefore after. We are all adults here. I take responsibility for myself only. And do you know what? Before I started this reading, I let out like this massive sigh, and I feel like there is a heaviness. Someone here, yeah, you've got 5 of Cups coming out to the Tower. There is somebody here either really thinking about you, because I felt really called to put this on today. And this is evil eye. So this is to protect against evil eye. This is people overthinking about you, talking about you. You know, they can't get your name out of their mouth. And this is just to reflect back that energy back to them. And that's what I'm getting here. This is not like voodoo, like negative voodoo or bad juju. This is somebody here who is still attached to you, even though that door is closed. And I had said, sweeping the dirt underneath the door where you can see the light coming through, because this person's energy is still attached. It's still attached. You don't need to open that door again to throw it through. You can sweep it underneath. Someone here needs to do a cleansing. I know I've been saying this for a while, but I feel like someone needs to do like a cleansing for their mental body. Actually working with Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael may be really good if you work with those energies. Reiki for someone here. Healing and Beyond is a really, really good channel for short Reiki sessions. And Michael, the guy who it's his channel, he always knows what is going on within the cosmos. So I am sure that if you went over to Healing and Beyond, which is on YouTube, you would find something here about healing like the mental body or something along those lines. Anything else, please and thank you. Thank you. 2 of Swords, mental body, yeah, exactly. 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. So the fact that we have got the 10 of Cups coming out, this is family in reverse. You also have the 3 of Cups. This is unhappiness. You have the 7 of Swords coming out. You have the 2 of Pentacles. You have somebody here who is sitting very, very much in the energy of, I wish I hadn't effed around and found out, because they did and they were left behind. The door was closed and they are still sitting in that energy. And it could be self-pity. It could be remorse. It could be, I can't believe this is where I am. But there is a smidgen of somebody's, like it could be unconscious mind, that is still connecting to this person, even though you have walked through this door. And I don't know why it is connecting into this comparison and like comparing yourself to others. I don't know if this person did this quite a lot, like compared themselves to you, or compared, why is it how you look to other people? Something about like either your stomach, your thighs, your hair, your ears. There's a specific body part that someone in the past would talk about. This is very, very specific. 7 of Swords here. This person is wishing that they weren't so belligerent, or they weren't so something here. You need to cleanse that out. I've been told to cleanse it out. The Sun is coming out here to the Six of Swords. There may be, I don't know, there's a realization that maybe someone in the collective is still holding on to malice when it comes to, or resentment when it comes to this person. And I'm not telling you that you have to forgive this person, or that you're not allowed to feel how you feel, but you are dragging part of this person's energy with you because you won't let go of it. And I know that some people are going to be like, I'm not doing that. The people that shout the loudest are the ones that hurt the most. And that's not me judging you. It's just an observation. When we don't let go, and this is my personal experience and opinion, it is not fact, but when we do not let go of resentment towards somebody or towards an environment or whatever that is, whether we move on with our life and we end up having a really happy life, but with every time somebody says the name of that company or says the name of that person, it brings that energy back up again. You still have an energetic cord to that person, to that place, to that memory. And this is what I'm talking about, is finding peace within yourself. It doesn't have to be that you forgive the person or you forgive that experience, but it's about forgiving yourself for allowing that experience to cause trauma or pain or whatever that may be, and finding peace with that, because doing that means that you no longer have to sweep the dirt and the bugs back underneath that little light in the door every time you think of them. It will just be severed. It will be flipping severed. And the Seven of Rods coming out here, this energy of like comparing yourself to others, like the comparison is the thief of all joy, and water your garden one plant at a time. You'll no longer feel the need to compare your plants, your gardens, or anything like that, because I feel like whatever it is for you personally, when it comes to a past experience with a person, with a job, with whatever it may be, being able to let go and find peace is what's actually going to help you. I feel like it may be the crux, the core of the insecurity that we have when we feel that we have to compare ourselves to other people. And I'm not coming for you. I say this with love, because look, the Devil's coming out here in reverse. You have the Nine of Cups as well. This is healing and finding contentment. This is finding satisfaction. I'm going to put the Devil down first, and then I'm going to put down the Nine of Cups. Can I get one for the Four of Wands in reverse to the Sun, Sophie? Six of Swords. Because something about what was taken from you, something that maybe has not been brought to light yet, or maybe you haven't found justice for it just yet, this is holding some sort of like Five of Swords energy over you. We were talking about the mental body. It's holding this over you. The Hermit's coming out to the Seven of Rods. It may also be almost like encouraging competition or competitiveness, and not in like a high vibing way within you as well. We've got the Ten of Swords coming out here. The energy of feeling betrayed, the energy of feeling stabbed in the back, the energy of just, you've had enough. Someone here, I don't know if somebody like rushed into a relationship, or if you know, the person that you were with, if the relationship moved very, very quickly, like you were dating for a short amount of time and then you moved in, then you had children, or whatever that may have been. I do feel like if that is for you, there's a need. I had go easy on yourself. Go easy on yourself, because look, you've got the Seven of Rods coming out and you've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is competition, and this is letting go of control of something here. The way that you're able to remove this person permanently, or this memory, or I heard for someone, anger is released. There's something here about I heard what you did too, and I don't know who that's for. Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, because you have this main male in reverse. This person is very codependent on your energy. They're codependent on, like, you've got Temperance coming out on your balance, on how you balance to them. The Four of Rods. You brought in balance for them. You brought in a lot of stability, but you gain your stability back. You get that back by presently taking time to look at your emotions when you think about this person. And I know that for some people, I know they're going to say it's a lot easier said than done. I know it is. Healing takes a very flipping long time. It does. And it's not saying that that will happen overnight, but it will give you your power back. It gives you power back to, like I said, sweep that dirt underneath, not under the rug, not out of the way, back underneath that door, and it never gets blown through again. It just never gets blown through again. I'm going to leave it here. I don't feel like I want it to be too long, because I heard I said what I said. Someone said I said what I said. I hope this has given you some clarity and confirmation on what you already intuitively know. I love you guys.